we go to Florence. In Florence, everyone is so sophisticated, right? And they speak with this air because they're sophisticated, so they have air. They are walking on it like they are on a cloud, and they have air everywhere. And they are so snob. Actually, in Florence, as you know, they think they're all the only Italian. There's no one else. You know that, right? Then we go to Rome. And in Rome, everyone is tired. And they speak slowly. There is a pause between words. It's because we have a history, thousands of years on our shoulder, tiring. And then we go to Naples, but everything is passion. And they're passionate, they're happy, they cry. They are sad, they cry. Anything, they cry. And then we go to Palermo, where they don't speak. They're not even sitting. They don't even hear anything. They pretend to see something that maybe they don't see. And so let me call these 6 witnesses of a murder that happened. They're from Bolzano, Milano, Firenze, Roma, Napoli, and Palermo. Let me see, Chris, are you ready? Okay, Chris is ready. So let me take off my... I'm not doing spoilerella, don't forget. So let me take... Rocco, I'll get everything out of your way when it's done. And then we'll start with Bolzano. Erano le 23, 45 minuti primi e 35 minuti secondi. Stavo percorrendo corso Trieste all'altezza in cui si intarsaca via Caeno quando dalla mia destra ti vedo arrivare una moto Morini 350 del 1982 rosso metallizzata con rifiniture bianche, borse laterali nere targata Bo 25444025. Alla guida un uomo 43 anni, castano, occhi verdi, unna sul collo, giacca blu, camicia bianca, pantalone nero, masticava una chewing al limone. Dall'altra parte un uomo, un vecchio, 79 anni, calvo, denti radi, completamente vestito di nero, tranne la camicia che era grigio scura, masticava una caramella Dr. Schultz. L'uomo sulla moto tira fuori una Magnum 44 con proiettili bonbon e spara 4 colpi. 2 colpiscono le gambe, uno il torace e uno la testa. E dell'uomo non rimane niente. Yeah! Milano. Milano. Stavo percorrendo Corso Trieste, era circa mezzanotte quando ti sento un rombo. Mi giro e ti vedo un centauro su una moto Morini rossa, vecchio modello, targata 254. L'uomo sulla quarantina, castano, vestito di scuro, masticava cinicamente un chewing gum. Dall'altra parte c'era un vecchio, tutto pene e ossa. L'uomo tira fuori un pistolone e spara. Del vecchio non rimane niente. Firenze. Ovvio. Oh, che la devo dire? Ero percorso Trieste, era quasi mezzanotte, sono emozionata, quando a un certo punto si sente un gran fracasso. Mi giro e sulla mia destra ti vedo arrivare un uomo sulla moto, castano, occhio verde, vestito di nero, belloccio, devo dire via, belloccio. Dall'altra parte c'era un vecchio, senza capelli, senza denti, tutto vestito scuro. L'uomo tira fuori un pistolone e spara, ed il vecchio rimane punto. O via. Roma. Shoah. Stavo per corso, come si chiama? Corso, dai, corso, vabbè, dove c'è sta il baretto del Fracicone. Stavo lì e a un certo punto sento un boato, cioè mi giro, vedo un uomo su una moto, cioè non era un uomo, era una bestia! Dall'altra parte c'è stava un vecchio tutto per le ossa, dico, oddio, moglie mena. Allora faccio, a secco, butta a terra! Niente. A bestia, tira fuori un cannone e spara. Oh, è il vecchio, caput. Napoli. Stivi camminando proprio. Era mezzanotte. L'una. E due. E tre. A un certo punto ti sentono un rumore. A vuoto gli occhi. E vedono quegli uomini coppano a moto. Dall'altra parte c'era un vecchietto. Pelle ossa. Senza un capello. Senza un denti, con una giacchetta nera, una camicetta nera, un pantalone per il nere e scarpe nere. Pareva scattaforte, pareva! A un certo punto, un guaglione in coppa alla moto, un presunto mariuola, tirato fuori la papella e spara, spara, spara. E tu vecchio. Non rimane che una carcassa immobile dentro la sangue! E per finire, Palermo. Niente, vedi? La strada mal illuminata gli era. Posso dire? La sentì il rumore. Mi voltai e intravidi una sagoma. Mi pare che fosse un cavallo, con sopra una donna vestita di bianco. Accanto a me c'era un vecchietto molto simpatico. La donna si avvicinò e ci fece un sorrisone. E allora il vecchietto prese la pistola e si sparò. Nient'altro, vedi, ah! Chris. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. So thank you. This was the beginning. Let me do, and this is what we do usually, because we do theater that tours everywhere. And one of my thing is because I worked in theater that was touring, is to do everything very easy. Besides the fact that I love doing things with very empty stage where the actors get to the stage and fill the stage. I also like to tour, and I tour everywhere. I come very often to Washington, and I'm very happy about it. But we tour everywhere, and so when you saw The Women, is a wonderful play that we did in Washington, the embassy, is The Work of Women. We did it in Florence. Is based on a book published in 1600, and we did it in Florence at La Pietra, Villa La Pietra, which is the base, is the NYU, which is 1500 villa. So it was fantastic. So while I'm talking, I'm going to clean the stage because I cannot have the stage full of this stuff, because now we're going to go to something very serious. Hi. Hello. And so we do any kind of plays. As I said in the documentary and in the video, I love doing what I like. And I love doing, because I did theater, I do theater, I did theater, I went to the theater since I was little. And because my parents brought me to the theater, and let me tell you, I know I may sound very cheesy, but if it wasn't for my parents, I wouldn't be here, because they always supported me all the time in anything I wanted to do. Supported me really. When they saw the passion, they said, "Go and do it, follow your dreams," and so. I like to do things that are not, I like to bring the Italian culture that is not known here. And even though we did Pirandello with my wonderful friend and next guest, I'm going to put this one moment. I can't have that. I'm going to switch mic. What we do things that are not the usual things. And one thing that we did years ago was Enrico IV by Pirandello, made into a monologue. It's a play with many characters. Of course, there is a main character, which is Enrico IV. And we did it on a form of a monologue in the famous theater Cherry Lane in Manhattan. Now, I love collaboration. For me, collaboration is the key of everything. You cannot do everything by yourself. You need to collaborate. And I love collaborating with great talents who are also friends. And the person who is with me today, this mic is popping. I'm trying to be. Can you just slow it down? No, because we need this a little softer. Is Rocco Sisto. Rocco is a friend, first of all. He's a wonderful collaborator. He's a great talent. I met him when I was assistant director with Souls of Naples, featuring John Turturro on Broadway. And since then, we've been friends. You met Rocco Sisto if you have seen Donnie Brasco. How many of you saw Donnie Brasco? Very few? Francesca, we need to do a screening of Donnie Brasco after this. Rocco was Richie Gazzo, I'm saying right, who was the partner of Johnny Depp, who was an FBI agent together with Johnny Depp, that Johnny Depp was undercover, if you remember, and he became very good friend with Al Pacino. Rocco was in Carlito's Way and in so many other films that, again, I cannot name it all. Rocco was the young Sopranos, young junior in The Sopranos. He was a recurring role in Star Trek. I'm just giving you names. I mean, some titles. If you go and put Rocco Sisto, you'll see. And also, he is a Broadway actor that won a lot of awards.
He won an Obie Award, which is not a Tony, Obie is for the off-Broadway performers and for a sustained career. And also he did one for Pills, where he was playing the Marquise de Sade. So, you know, the big honor that was for me to direct him doing Enrico IV. Enrico IV is a play about a madman. If you know a little bit about Pirandello, I don't like this mic at all, but it's okay. You're okay with this mic? It's okay, I'm not. I'm a theater person, so I don't like mics at all. And in my generation didn't perform with the mic. Now everyone has a mic somewhere. We didn't. So I have a very hate-love relationship with mics. Don't mind me. So we took Enrico IV and we made it into a monologue. And Rocco was simply amazing. A friend of mine said, he's a professor at CUNY, and he said it's like I was plugged into an electric fan and then unplugged at the end of the performance. And it was. I had the stage manager with you. Usually they don't get involved, you know, in the performance because they see it all the time. She came to me one night and said, "What a privilege it is to see him performing every night." So, what is Enrico IV? Do you know Enrico IV, the play? Do you know the story? No. Oh, thank you. I need someone. It's okay. So, Enrico IV is being called an old Hamlet, and it's about this man, a very wealthy man with very wealthy friends, who fall from a horse and becomes mad. Is he really mad? Is he pretending to be mad? Does he want to stay mad because he doesn't like society? He doesn't like his friends? We don't know. During the entire play, there is this going back and forth, which is really, you know, the philosophy, the core philosophy of Pirandello. Are you mad or you're mad? And so we are going to present you a sum of Enrico IV. Should I say something else? No, I think it's all. Okay. So, read from my wonderful friend Rocco Sisto. Please.
We are born and die. To be born, did you plan that? I didn't. And between the two events, both beyond our control, so many things happen that we all would rather not see happen, but that we all reluctantly resign ourselves to. Look, when we do not capitulate ourselves, that's when these vain desires come into play. A woman who wants to be a man, an old man who wants to be young again. None of us lies or pretends. There's little to add. We have all formed, in good faith, a beautiful image of ourselves, and we have never left it. Yet, Monsignor, as you hang on tightly, gripping your holy vest with both hands, from this side, from your sleeves, something is slipping, sliding away like a snake. You don't even realize it. It's life, Monsignor. It's a surprise when you suddenly realize that it's slipping away from you. Rage, spite against yourself, or remorse. Also remorse. You only knew how much I had to face. The face that was indeed mine, but so horrible that I could not look at it. Now, do you all remember being the same? Every day, they expect you to be the way they want you to be. But they don't call it bullying. No, 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 no. It's their way of thinking, their way of seeing things, of feeling. To each his own, huh? You do it too, don't you? The herd, miserable and shaky and uncertain. And they take advantage of it. They impose their ways upon you and make you believe them in order to make you feel and see things the way that they do. At least that's their illusion, because when all is said and done, what do they really impose on you? Huh? Words. Words. That everyone understands and interprets in their own way. And that too is how public opinion is formed. Too bad for the poor devil who finds himself labeled with one of these words everybody is repeating. For instance, madman, or I don't know, or imbecile. This really is crazy. Can you imagine that there are people who lose sleep trying to persuade others that you are the way that they see you? People who try to fix you in other people's minds according to the opinion that they have formed of you. Crazy. Madman. No, I'm not talking about now that I'm doing it for a laugh. I'm talking about before I fell off the horse. Now you look at each other. What a revelation! Oh! Or am I not? Yes, I am crazy. Well then kneel. Kneel. I order you to kneel in front of me and touch the ground 3 times with your forehead. Down! Everybody down! Everyone should stay like this in front of a man. Ah, come on, you sheep. Get up. Did you obey me? Well, you could have put me in a straitjacket. To crush somebody with the weight of a word, it's easy. What is a person? A fly. Whole life can be thus crushed by the weight of words, the weight of the dead. Now, here I am. Can you believe that I am Enrico Quarto, that I am still alive, and yet I speak to you, and you are around me, and you are alive? No, I want you like that. Now, don't you think that dead men keep shaping life? Yes, of course, it's a farce in here, but right in the go out there in the real world. You're not laughing. Are you still offended? No, I wasn't talking about you, you know. It's convenient for everybody to make others believe that some people are crazy. To have an excuse to keep them locked up. You know why? Because it's too hard to listen to them talking. Now, you can't believe what madmen say, yet people listen to them. Their frightened eyes wide open. Why? You tell me why. Do you know what it means to face a madman? It means to be with someone who will shake everything that you built around you from the foundations up. He will upset all the logic and all the constructions. And what can you do, huh? Madmen build without any logic. Bless their souls. But with a kind of logic that is kind of light as a feather. It's fickle. One way this way and another tomorrow. And who knows? You said one thing and the madman says everything is possible. But you say it isn't. Why? Because it doesn't seem feasible to you and you and you and 100,000 more like you. Huh, my dear? It would be interesting to see what seems feasible to these 100,000 people who are not deemed crazy, and what kind of show they would put on with their reasoning and their true pearls of wisdom. I know that when I was a child, I thought the moon reflected in a well was real. And so many more things appeared real to me, and I believed everything, and in all things I was told, and I was in heaven, because beware, if you don't hold on to what you seems true to you today, to what will look real to you tomorrow, even though it is diametrically opposed to what you believed yesterday. Beware not to sink too deeply in pondering this horrible thing that really can make a man crazy. That if you are in front of somebody looking them in the eye as I looked in someone's eye a long time ago, and you will see yourself as a stranger in front of a door that will never be opened. Whoever opens that door will never be you, with your whole inner world and how you see it and touch it. But someone else quite unknown to you. Exactly how the other person sees you and touches you. It's dark in here. I remember a priest, for sure an Irishman, a beautiful man who was sleeping in the sun one day in November, and his arm was leaning on the back of a bench in a public garden, and he was basking in the warmth and delight of that golden sun that must have seemed to him to be like summertime. And you can bet at that moment he did not remember that he was a priest, nor or where he was dreaming. And God knows what he was dreaming about. And at that moment, the scoundrel, little boy, who had pulled a flower with the whole stem and passed by. And as he was passing, he tickled him here on the neck, and I saw him open his eyes, his smiling eyes, and his whole mouth was smiling with the blissful laughter of that dream, forgetful of everything, and in that moment, I can tell you that he composed himself in the rigid priest's cassock and restored in his eyes the same kind of seriousness that you see in my eyes, because Irish priests defend the seriousness of their Catholic faith with the same zeal that I put in to the sacred rites of hereditary monarchy. I am cured, ladies and gentlemen, because I know perfectly well that I am a madman here. But I do it quietly. The problem is that you live out your own madness frantically without knowing it, and without seeing it.
Rocco. Laura, do you want to come back? It's time to honor you. And there is a surprise for you. And to give you a surprise, I want to call one other special Italian who we honored last year not last year was with 2 years ago at the Italian Embassy. With the team was l'Italiana Danza, and our honorary guest was Mimo Micolis. Mimo, please come.
Hi everyone, I'm Mimo Micolis. I was I'm a choreographer at the Washington Ballet, and I work around the US and Europe. And I'm very, thank you Francesca for inviting me, and I'm very honored to be here tonight. As a choreographer, I don't prepare any speech. So we work with movement, so the contrast between dance and theater, also if we are really connected, it will be visible from my words. But I was just sitting, was thinking how beautiful is this night, how beautiful is to have, how important it is to have the Italian Cultural Society, like the Italian Embassy. They really give so much to Italians in the US, or also to Americans or foreigners in the US through Italian culture. So I was thinking how beautiful it is, and I was thinking also how important it is to support the Italian Cultural Society. So please consider to support tonight, and to have more and more of nights like this. Congratulations, Laura. Congratulations, Rocco. This was really beautiful. Okay, I think I have to announce that we can finally start dinner.
never give instead a mic to an actress. I started to dance before walking, so this is the perfect, it's perfect that he's giving me the prize. And thank you so much. I am honored to have the prize from you, really. And I ask every one of you, support the Italian Cultural Society, but also I ask all the institutions that are here, everyone from the embassy on, support the Italian artists, support the arts. We need it. We do dance and theater, which often go together. It's very expensive to do it. It is very challenging, and we are bringing our talents here. The American audience loves it, right? So please support us and support the Italian Cultural Society. So before eating, go see at the silent auction. After eating, raffle. What else there is? You can donate. You can become members. Do it is important. If you ever are in New York, check us out, and you can come, and maybe we'll come to Washington, and maybe we'll do something with with dance, and then we'll invite you to see something from us. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rocco. Thank you. And thank you, everyone. Thank you. And
good luck with your presentation soon. I have to say that in 2019, the Italian Cultural Society made a documentary for me, and it was a very good luck because this documentary got selected to 4 dance movie festivals. So this is to show you how important is the Italian Cultural Society. Is a very, very big opportunity for Italian artists in the US. So I hope your documentary will go much good and much better than mine.
you have to do a documentary also on the Italian dancers. There are so many, okay, I'll let you eat, but please, please, please don't forget to donate, don't forget to the silent auction. We are here for the reason to support Italian culture in the state, which is very important. We are 2 representatives here of Italian culture in the States. Please support it, okay? I'll see you later. I'm on the table, please on this table. Talk to us, come to us, whatever. Have a buon appetito.